Both have had a hard early draw. For one, it's going to be 2 straight losses, making their season even.
And there was no major surprise either when Paul Salmon didn't take his place in the Essendon lineup, and his position was taken by Dean Wallace. The first 3 quarters were very, very tight, with Carlton just holding sway. They led by 9 points at quarter time, 4 points at half time, and just a point at 3/4 time. But there was drama for Essendon going into the last quarter, because both Darren Buick and Mark Harvey were sidelined, and the Bombers at that stage looked to be down to just 18 men. It was a classical last quarter. Join us now at the first bounce for the final quarter.
The 4 points could go either way here at the MCG. Although the Blues have led at every change. Madden, Wanganeen. McKay shows courage as he backs into the pack and takes a good mark.
Not a bad player, this fellow, Sandy. And Kransberg's down, and Essendon have not got a bench to draw on as far as fit players go, because Harvey's there. I think he's cut his head rather badly.
It looks as though he has. We'll keep an eye on him. As Grenfold charges Essendon forward once again, and Sexton takes the mark. Now he's coming straight off, and Harvey, who we saw leave the ground with what appeared to be a groin injury, is going to have to come back on.
Also, Buick's injured too, Sandy. He's on the bench. Now they'll have to put a stitch in that and get him back on the ground.
Sexton back towards the middle. Scholl was held by Spawn, but play goes on. Wanganeen through but without the football. Williams, a deft hand pass down to half forward. Stopped momentarily by Thompson. Back towards centre wing. Koutafidis. Eventually over the line.
Little bit stiff heels there. I think he thought that Koutafidis had got rid of the ball.
See Mark Harvey running at that ball. He grimaced as he raced it towards the action.
Dorotich had a purple patch in the 3rd quarter. He brought Carlton right back into this game. Down towards Kernahan. Couldn't take the clean mark. Fraser Brown can't stop the spinning ball. And again, the Essendon defence standing strong. Spawn takes it on the defensive side of centre wing. Goes up towards Harvey. In pain is Harvey, but great courage. Swings round, has to kick with the right boot. A centering kick to half forward. It beats the pack. Hanna is waiting behind, and he sneaks away. Mercury gives chase, but he's got the pace to kick clear. A high kick up towards half forward. Thompson away, and a free kick. Anyway, it was going the way of Essendon. Masidi. Koutafidis in from the side, couldn't take it. Hanna, beautiful hand pass. Carlton could set up something here. Here goes Williams, wide to Athorn on the edge of the square. He pops it into the pocket, and Alvin takes the mark.
Now the Dr. Bruce Reid is working on the head of Peter Kransberg on the boundary line. So let's hope they can get him back onto the ground, because as we've already mentioned, Harvey is not fit. He's down on the forward line. He's propped in the goal square, Mark Harvey, and he hasn't got a Carlton opponent.
Carlton leads by a point. Carlton leads by 7 points.
Tommy Alvin's goal gives the Blues a 7-point advantage. Madden down for Bradley. In turn to Williams. Combination there, quite spectacular. Williams' kick, very good. Gee, that was brilliant football, wasn't it? Bradley and Williams.
It was also, it's good to see the players go back and recognise Madden's effort, Bradley's effort. And they all go across and congratulate one another. A mutual admiration society right in the centre square here at the MCG.
Stephen Kernahan has kicked 3, and one would consider that he's had a fairly quiet day with Anthony Danaher, his opponent, for most of the afternoon. But if he kicks this,
the Blues lead by 13 points. Back in the middle. Essendon need the next goal, but it's a free kick going the way of Carlton, and to be taken by Madden. Quickly he goes back. They've got the loose man in Williams, drifting down towards half forward. Is the pattern going to be the same again? No, Danaher chips in. Chris Danaher.
Brian Wood, the Essendon runner's gone out of Mark Harvey in the goal square. I think he'll take him off.
Brown smothers Anthony Danaher. And they lock it up. Good, tight, hard football. And at the moment,
they got a terrific smother out of Brown there, didn't they?
Certainly did.
Harvey's coming off the ground. Dean Wallace, who was at the full forward line, is going up into the back line for Essendon.
Albin. Oh, hits the post. So Carlton doing all the attacking. Harvey leaves the arena now.
Get a little bit excited then, Sandy.
I thought it was going to spin back for another one.
It was a interesting kick, wasn't it?
Thompson having to beat a couple here. It's a big ask, but Spalding can't keep it in play, much to his annoyance.
Dean Wallace is going to full back on Doricic, which is releasing James Hird up onto the forward line.
And although it's only very early days, the loser of this game is staring at zip 2. You don't want to start a season like that, so it's a game of vital importance to both sides.
You don't know, Sandy, way this game's going to pan out. Okay, we've got a shorter season, but the point is everybody is very even. Each game in doubt. Very hard to pick a winner. And you never know how this season's going to pan out.
The ball on centre wing. Taken by O'Donnell. He needs help. Only as far as Tony Delaney, the 17-year-old, who's taken over the line.
McKay is a really old-fashioned half-back flanker, isn't he? Socks down. Doesn't look as though he's blessed with a lot of pace, but very, very effective. Brown spins out. Hobbs caught with the football. Chris Danaher gets it towards Mercury. His hand pass. Back for Denham. He was caught. And down goes Wanganeen. And no free kick. Looked closely at the umpire there, but he elected to call for a throw-in. Justin Madden doing the ruck work against Alessio. They've had a pretty good contest. Ball bashed towards Brown, but he's dispossessed there by O'Donnell, who just manages to get his foot to it. But in doing so, the kick really didn't have a lot of penetration, and it's picked off by Scholl. Scholl's kick is a good one up towards half forward. Rebounds back near Williams.
Well, he went with one hand, he should have gone with two.
Thompson a little bit more fierce, and a good shepherd too was effective on Alvin. The kick goes wide to the wing. Aythorne, handballs to no one in particular, so Grenvold would be a chance here. Mark Aythorne in a little bit of trouble, but does well. Well done. Perseverance. Gleeson, short kick marked by Thompson. No, can't quite control it. Alvin makes it difficult for him. Tries to bash it on. Gleeson, Williams shrugs the tackle. Alvin, shot for goal by Alvin. Bradley screaming.
Battle on fours and then got the ball out. Terrific passage of play.
There's great pressure football. Danaher. Chris Danaher out to Kieran Spawn on the outer side. Grenvold, the loose man. They can set up something here, Essendon, if he gets a wriggle on. Anthony Danaher lopes through the middle. Gets his kick as he was pushed. O'Donnell could only the one hand to it. It opens the door for Scholl. Drifts it to Alvin. And he takes the mark between centre and half forward. He's off, Tommy. Kernahan just outside 50. Oh, but Brown is loose. And Essendon rattled at the moment in defence. Brown is going to have a shot 45 metres out. Kicked one goal in the second quarter. And Steve Kernahan giving him the chance to boot his second now. Coming in for only his sixth kick. But it'll be the most important of his six. He's drifted it across the face. It's coming back, but not enough. One behind.
Never really looked good, did it?
No, that was never there.
Greg Williams in the hands of the trainers too, but he's broken away.
Wallace. He has broken away. Williams to half forward. Kernahan the target.
Used his foot well.
A stepping ladder. 55 metres. Goes back and goes bang. All Essendon. Doricic had to beat a couple. Wallace takes the mark. Spent considerable time on the bench, Dean Wallace. Carlton have had control of the football for the last 5 or 6 minutes, bottling it up down in their forward line. Thompson trying to get it down to his forward line. Grenville gives a little ground to Maid a bit to kick it. Up towards the 50. Mackay running back takes a fine mark.
Now I like this fellow. The boy from Lucendale.
Correct.
Copping country.
I'd like to give Silvani a pat on the back for just putting Kickett under a little bit of pressure. The kick dropped short and that helped Mackay take the mark.
Williams to the outer side. This time again looking for Bradley, but this time going a little too far and out of bounds on the full.
I think it's important that all of those things are done for the whole of the game, and that makes a good victory. Kransberg, well done. Here's a chance. Kransberg for goal number 3. He's got it. Well done. Recovery good. Peter Kransberg kicks his 3rd goal, and the Bombers trail by just 10. It's just 10 points the difference in Carlton's favour. Justin Madden gets his foot to it, not all that effective. Brown beaten for it by Spawn. Handball a little too severe for Denham. O'Donnell gets through. Handball away now for Delaney. Delaney, who is quite quick, kick a little bit too far, and a good mark taken by Sexton.
He's been very solid.
Good kick too, off the left foot, finds Koutafidis. Koutafidis decides to kick long. About 50 metres up towards the wing, but a good mark taken by Alessio over Madden. Alessio's kick in towards the centre. No mark. Picked off the pack by Kransberg. Little kick. James Hurd's got it. He'll run into an open goal and he'll kick a goal for Essendon.
Oh, back come the Bombers.
Second goal for Hurd. And it's just 4 points the difference. 16-16, 16-12.
Well, little mistakes make a difference in tight games, and Hannah just a little bit too far away. Good spotting here by Kransberg. He didn't go for the big kick. Look, the little chip. And Hannah just couldn't get to Hurd, who's been changed from the full-back position early in the last quarter.
Only a kick in it. Alessio and Madden again from the middle. Bradley charges clear. It's become a familiar pattern for the Blues down towards Kernahan. Play on!
Play on.
And Steve saying there, come on. Any thoughts there about a mark? Hayden Kennedy unmoved.
See there.
No mark. It's in Carlton's half-forward zone, however. Denham over the top. Tommy Alvin at the bottom. With him is Anthony Danaher. Still plenty of time left, 13 and a half minutes. With less than a kick in it. Chris Danaher goes short to O'Donnell. He can run on. Drifts it up towards centre wing. Oh, good mark taken by Justin Madden. The veteran playing his 241st game finds Earl Spalding. He's got Brown loose.
Now what can he do this time? Because this is the identical position, Fraser Brown, where he kicked the point earlier in this quarter.
He's got a slightly hesitant approach, don't you think? A little bit more definite, run straight at the player on the mark, straight towards the goal.
He's coming around.
He's got that one. Carlton steady.
And Harvey's coming on the ground. Hills has gone off. Now Harvey's not fully fit. It's an interesting one, isn't it? As we see here, Fraser Brown kicking his second goal. Now Harvey's gone into the forward pocket.
Well, it's very important, Don, isn't it? Because defenders can run off players that are a little bit slower, but in Mark Harvey's case, injured. It's going to be important that he concentrates very hard in his last 10 minutes. Carlton lead by 10 points. Madden doing well at the centre bounces. Little kick came from Heaver. Williams in there, gets the hand pass away up towards half forward. Spalding was strong, his body was used well. Scholl's kick broken down. O'Donnell kicks it back near the wing, and a good mark, a very important mark in the context of the game, taken by Aythorne. And his kick, Heaver tried to make more out of it than was really necessary. Bradley there to back him up. And the kick has been not marked by Wallace. Not marked. He did attempt it and hit the ground. The umpire very close to the action.
Be a big call.
Well, all the boys having something to say, but it did hit the ground. Catch taken in Test cricket, not out.
Still under 12 minutes, plenty of time. Kernahan's kick smothered off the boot. Brown in the thick of things once again, and this time the kick against Dora, and he's not too happy about it.
That's fair enough. It should go to Chris Danaher. Dean Wallace is not too good either. I think he's got something in his eye, signalling to the trainer he's on the full back line for Essendon.
Well, they're a depleted unit, but they're battling it out. Mercury on the outer side of the ground, just on the defensive side of centre. Drifts it up towards Kransberg territory. He's got to beat a couple of them, including Sexton, and he sees it over the line.
Not as busy as what he was in the third quarter, Mercury. He was a real instigator in midfield for Essendon.
21 possessions to the youngster, Bradley. Williams just almost arrogantly shrugs off a player. Finds Hogg. He uses the ball so well. Kernahan tries to pluck it from over the top. Can't quite do so. Chris Danaher back towards Denham. Could have been held by Hogg, but the latter goes on with the job. Has front position, and again,
tough little competitor, isn't he, Hogg?
Played well, Chris Danaher.
Yes, 12 kicks, 13 hand passes.
Another very efficient game.
Madden and Alessio. Madden wins it with the right hand. Brown gives it away. Carlton deep into attack once more. Alvin, Courage going into the tap. Again over the line. Well, there's time, Robbo. Do you think that Essendon can come back? They trail by 10 points.
Oh, there's only 2 kicks in it. I mean, it doesn't take long to go from one end of the ground to the other, does it? And it's in Carlton's right forward pocket at the moment. Thompson tackled by Alvin. Ball in a awkward situation there to clear it out of the pack, so umpire Cameron will bounce once again. Been a terrific game of football. A couple of players quite severely hurt. Buick, we know, is in a bit of a problem. Here's Williams trying to thread his way through. Eventually forced a handball. Bradley very tight but gets his kick away. Dorotich, Heaver could put a nail in Essendon's coffin. He does. Heaver kicks his second goal.
That eye injury or dirt in the eye.
Well, now the Blues by 16 points will make it difficult, and they get the ball out of the centre. Gleeson over the top. Williams. Watch this kick. Looking, hanging on, holding, then kicking, and hitting the bloke right on the chest.
If that is not arrogance personified.
Yes, but he can do it.
But just the way he just holds it back and holds it back as though he's the general in charge of the command.
He's the Mick Dittman of the MCG. In total control.
That's exactly right. And Mick had a big day today, we believe, won the Golden Slipper on Bint Masqué. Let's see what Dorotich can do. He kicks and he misses to the left-hand side. Well, John Dorotich, not really known for his accurate kicking. 2 goals, 3. 18-17, plays 16-12.
8.5 minutes remaining. Still time. Mercury gets away from Kernahan. Goes to Anthony Danaher, who drifts it into the middle, and his brother, who couldn't take it cleanly. Essendon need the next one, need it fairly quickly. Williams again handles it like lightning, but this time Bomber Thompson intercepts. Down towards the half-forward line. Mercury is there, needs support. He's only got Kransberg. Silvani did well. He applied the tackle. He got rid of the player, and now he's going to get rid of the football. Aythorne on centre wing. Goes back to Silvani. 70 metres out. He pumps it high. Oh, yes, went Dorotich. Used one hand, couldn't take the mark.
How Silvani ever got over to Mercury is beyond me. He's a loose-limb player, a real rubber man. There's Wallace after that Dorotich knee in the back.
What sort of a mark would that have been if Dorothy should have hooked that in?
Sensational.
Carlton have it again in their attacking zone. Kernahan palms it off. O'Donnell gets a hurried kick. Bomber Thompson on the defensive 50-metre line, chasing his Alvin. Well done by Alvin. Stop the run. We'll have a throw in on the other side. 108 plays 125. Carlton now saying, catch us if you can. The night premiers still looking for their first win in the home and away competition. Delaney, kicker. Who's been patchy today? Kransberg has a bandaged head. Carlton defence knitting together pretty well. Although a free kick has been plucked out here, it's going the way of Mercury. He wants kicking. Can't take the one-hander. An opportunity to goal here by Hurd. Can they come back?
Week against the Blues and snatch the game in the dying minutes. They lead by 11 points. Alessio, Bradley, Gleeson, Grenvold, O'Donnell, dispossessed by Gleeson. Now Denham. They'll kick it forward to within goal-scoring distance. Harvey in a little bit of trouble, but he does well and shrugs the tackle. Shot for goal, will fall short into the front of the pack. No mark taken. Hannah goes for the boundary line and is quite happy.
And Kickett appealing to the umpire for a free kick. It was touch and go. Silvani right behind.
Encouraged by Harvey. The man can hardly walk.
Yes, I don't think there's any question about Mark Harvey's application. No. Madden down to Scholl. Scholl goes for Gleeson. Gleeson close to the line. Is pushed over in the finish by Mercury. And the umpire calls a ball in.
Different type of courage, isn't it? Required when you've got to do what Mark Harvey does. I mean, your pain tolerance has got to be very high. A lot of players' pain tolerance is very low nowadays.
Mercury, Harvey again, wants Spawn, who could kick it from there. He's 45 out, directly in front. This to make the margin 5 points. Whoa.
Funny game, footy, isn't it? Especially today, where on a fine day like this, there's not a real emphasis on defence. Most lines are always attacking.
Here's the kick. Straight through the middle. What a finish. 2 goals to Spawn.
Made a good third quarter, Karen Sport. And there's Harvey on screen, still limping. Whether he'll play next week remains to be seen. He's had a good battle with Scholl on the wing, Spawn. Honours, you'd have to say, about even.
See, that was a good kick by Harvey, though. Out in front and gave Spawn the chance to run at it.
Under 5 minutes remaining. Carlton leads by 5 points in a thriller here at the MCG. The bounce is not a favourable one for Madden. It's taken by Alessio and hammered down towards Kickett. He was interfered with. Play goes on. Gives the hand pass to Delaney. A high floating kick in towards half forward. Harvey claimed. Ball spills free. Kransberg! They've hit the front. 3 quick goals. They're back in front. And Kransberg has kicked his 4th.
Also, Harvey was involved once again. The mere fact he just put himself there, Harvey. Kransberg in front. There's Harvey trying to get the breakthrough. He at least contested, spills it out to Kransberg. Oh, who would have predicted this?
Oh, full points to Kransberg for coming back after being severely whacked, kicking 2 goals. Essendon lead by a point with 4.5 minutes left in the game. Alessio takes it out of the centre bounce. Kicks it up to within goal-scoring distance once again. Kransberg dispossessed by Sexton. Taken away by Harvey. Harvey, shot to the goal front. Hurd's a chance.
It's going to bounce
through for a goal. It is a goal to Harvey.
What a goal. Look at the players as they hit for Mark Harvey.
Well, the you asked the question about 5 minutes ago, can they still get up?
It's
Now
been
they lead by 7 points.
And here's a goal, and what a great goal as Gleeson's gone off for Carlton. Christo coming on. It just goes over the head of Hannah and Hurd.
What a finish. Under 4 minutes remaining. Denham at the bottom of the pack is able to shovel it out. Madden goes to ground. He almost threw it out the back door. Taken by Scholl. A high kick towards Tom Alvin. Couldn't quite take a good mark, but he gets the hand pass to Brown. 55 metres. He chips for Dorotic, and he takes the mark.
Oh, lucky is not 50. Oh, and Dorotic lucky not to give the ball away.
Tell you what, this is good umpiring. If he just gives him a chat and says, look, settle down, which he's going to do.
Now watch this. Here's one coming from Wallace. Bang. Now Dorotic remonstrating. As you said, Ian, good umpiring.
He's on a tight angle. A left foot kick. Again, we're back to
Well, I reckon
the margin of a kick.
A draw would be a good result, wouldn't it? I know neither side supporters would like that, but
Well, it
it's
has
a terrific clash.
Yeah, it's been a seesawing struggle all day. Alessio, what a mark. He's dog-tired and he could be cramped. 7 marks to the big man. Under 3 minutes remaining. A kick the difference. 6 points on the centre wing. O'Donnell, a chip to kick it. Well, he was called out. He was called out by Williams. Now the ascendancy with Carlton's Tom Alvin. Couldn't take it cleanly. Scholl bursts through the pack. Wants to give it back to Williams. He's there now. Guides it through to Heber. 60 metres out. He's taking on Alessio. Swings round onto the left foot. In towards half forward. And Kernahan takes the mark.
This is an absolutely ball burster of a game.
Something else.
What a fantastic effort by Alessio, because Heber was going to take him on, but the big man really chased him out and caused Heber to come back on his tracks. It's a terrific effort from a ruckman.
You are right, Robbo. A draw would be a fitting result. Well, this kick to level the scores here at the G. And he rarely misses these. And he doesn't miss on this occasion. Scores are level.
That's his 5th goal, Stephen Kernahan. 5 goals, 1. A great pass from a much improved Brett Heber. And Kickett's coming off the ground, Hill's coming on.
Now, the question I would ask now is, what happened to Kickett on that far side? You think Williams conned him, do you?
I reckon he called him out.
Well, in a tight game, gee, that might cause a few problems. Scores level with just 2.5 minutes left. The centre bounce important. Spawn tries to crash his way through. Spalding caught with the football, but somehow got his kick away. Up towards the left forward pocket. Back goes Thompson. Thompson's little kick with his right foot out of the full. Gee, kicked it just 1.5 metres too far. Brown's short kick. Bradley. Silvani may make a hero of himself. Goes for goal off the side. Alvin. Strong in defence, Wallace. Alvin taps it to his advantage. Wallace is there for Essendon. Away goes Masidi. Close to the boundary line. Short kick. Mark taken by Mercury. The Bombers are still a chance.
Delaney's by himself.
The clock is finished. Caught with the ball, Alessio. Silvani still in the action. Stephen Silvani can't get his foot to it. Fletcher does well. All of a sudden the urgency is enormous. Mackay, look out, Harvey's got you. No, the kick all right. Mark taken by Sexton. Blues are a chance now. Sexton's kick into the pocket. Kernahan!
Oh, he's marked it!
From behind in a passage of 4 players. He's pulled down a screamer. Oh, the captain.
How many times has he done this in a tight game?
He is an absolute champion, Stephen Kernahan. Don't let anyone tell you any different. His statistics, 455 career goals and missed about, 8 games in 7 years or something. Kernahan will shoot from about 40 metres out. Difficult angle. That was his 12th mark, and he's going for goal number 6. The siren has sounded, so this kick, he only has to score
To win.
And Mark Thompson calling all the Essendon players back onto the full back line.
Well, what a scene here at the MCG. The ball with the Carlton captain, and he has to score to win the game for the Blues. And he misses. It's out of bounds. It's a draw.
Oh, no!
That is reminiscent of Malcolm Blight at Arden Street against Hawthorn in the mid-70s.